Hello everybody and welcome back to the Create server. I am Mr. Gold and I hope that you are doing well today. Well, in the last episode we built this amazing looking house here. Starter house. It was absolutely gorgeous. I loved doing this build. We made this automatic precision mechanism farm and got several precision mechanisms and speed controllers. And to do that, we also had to build this wool farm so we can start making windmills. That is right, that is right. Well, in the last episode, we also went to the Nether and captured a blaze spawner so we could turn into a farm here in the overworld, and that is what we are going to get right into today. So we have a block palette that we're going to use for the floors. We do have power coming in from that windmill over there to here, so let's just figure out where we want to get this set up. It's going to be a 9x9 platform, so I think we're going to go to the back here and start working our way up here. So I think if we go 5 up, that should be plenty high enough. So 2, 3, 4, 5. Like I said, we're going to make a 9x9 platform. There is our 9x9. Now we have company. Maybe they'll leave us alone. Let's fill this in. There is our 9x9 platform. Let's get these extra blocks took up. We do not need them. Now the next up is we are going to be trying to make this even for one. So let's put those there. There we go. Now it's the same on both sides. Not that it matters. Nobody's going to see this. It's going to be inside where we put the spawner. That is okay. But let's go ahead and do that. Alright, so we're going to take some shafts and make some belts. And they're going to run off in this direction. So when the blazes spawn, and they'll get shot off in this direction and we can kill them. Needs to go to the end, so there we go. We don't want to go all the way. We need to bring these forward one, because we are going to enclose this. We can't be using the edges. So, like so. And there we go, and now we can connect all of these belts up like so. And then we will just have to connect it to power and get the entire thing enclosed. There we go. We now have our belts set up. And then after they fall off of there, we want to bring them this direction. Like so. And I guess we can go ahead and do the edges as well, because we will just enclose all of this in glass. So let's do that. There, now we have that. I'm going to go ahead and close all of this in glass and see about getting power hooked up. Well, this has got to be the worst build I've ever done, but luckily we're going to be enclosing all of this. We now have power to it. We can hop up here. We can, let's just break a block. We're going to fall down here and go down and then get dropped down here where we can kill them either with deployers or manually. And then we're going to set up some conveyor systems to get the XP and the blaze rods and then we will have our fuel secure for... Ooh, speaking of fuel, we are almost out on this jetpack. We will have the fuel secured for this jetpack. Just got to figure out how I want to do this. So let me figure out my plans for this and how I want to route everything and do everything, and we will be back. Well, there we go. We now have the makings of a blaze farm. We have it all powered up. So the blazes will spawn in here, and they'll come down these belts, drop down into here, and this deployer will kill them. It has sharpness 5, unbreaking 3, and mending. I don't know if it's going to mend itself there, but I just figured I would try it before we just went with stone or iron swords. But once they get killed here, they will get sucked through and get transferred back to here, where they get picked up, where the blaze rods get picked up, and all the experience will come down here into this disenchanter, which we will make a fluid storage container over here somewhere in this build once we get it done and we build the building around it. So the next order of business is we need to get the blaze spawner actually in the box. And I think the best thing to do is we're going to go up a few blocks here. Then we are going to come out there so we can set our contraption. I guess I'm going to need a power rail to set it down on. There we go. And maybe put up block there so it doesn't fly away. And we set the contraption there. Can I break the block? There is that. Let's break the rest of these. Break the one behind it. And I think this is the scary part. If I break this cart, will it stay there? It does, and we need to get out of here. And that should work. I'm hoping. So let's give it a try. There is our first one. Oh, it is working perfectly. There they go, getting killed. Come on, get them. Get them, Mr. Deployer. Get them. Yeah, look at that. We got our experience coming down here. Any more? Oop, there is some more, and we got our experience going down here, filling up that. And I may need to get a couple more spawners, but our blaze rods are going into there. We already have 6. There we go. There is another one. Didn't get one from there. Maybe we need to put looting on the sword. That might help a little bit, but I don't necessarily know if we have looting yet. But this thing is fully functional and working. That is so awesome. Oh dear, I already see a problem. We are going to have to get in there and put something on the top of that spawner to keep them from staying there. There we go. They are now coming. I am going to AFK for a little while, and I will bring you back and let you know how we've done. Well, this thing is still working. I have been AFK for 20 minutes. Whoa. We are already full of liquid experience. And so let's see. We have 131 blaze rods in 20 minutes. So that is about the equivalent of 520 blaze rods an hour. That will work. Let's pick up all of this experience. There is a lot of experience there. We are going to have to get this piped over into the liquid storage here pretty soon. So let me do that. We now have our tanks put in. and everything is getting piped over here. It is empty, but this one is filling up. We have 1,752 MB of liquid in this fluid tank so far. We have a long way to go to get them filled up, but now is the funnest part of this episode, and that is our little montage on getting this farm covered up and looking all beautified and terraformed, and this area to look amazing. So let's get to it. Well, I believe I could be working on this factory forever, but let's go ahead and stop right there. That time lapse has gone on long enough, and we spent a lot of time. And when I say a lot of time, it has been days and days of material gathering and trying to figure out how to build this thing. But enough chit chat. Let's take a look at this and see what we think. So let's come out here and we will get a first look of the factory that's the entrance. I added the blaze rod right there to signify that it is a blaze factory, blaze farm factory. We added the little entrance way right here. If we come down here, we can look, have a few seating areas right here. We can just sit and relax, take a break if we're working. If we're here buying things, then we can just sit out here and enjoy the day. We did add this fountain over here, that I think turned out absolutely great. I love this. Nice little addition. Have a few trees growing in some pots. Some decorations over here. I love the texturing that we did. These are vertical striped light gray stained glass panes. And all of this is a diorite material, and most of these are brick material with granite bricks there to help blend everything in. Now, if we can go up here to, we didn't put anything here, we had the tree. If we come around the back, we can see we added a bunch of windows back here too. We can turn around and get a good view of all of that. And if we can look, we are a little close with the windmill, which we will take care of that in a later episode. But I love how this turned out. This is reminding me of kind of like a factory office area, kind of, with the windows and everything looking out with the factory next to it. But if we walk around here to the back, we did add a stairway up to the top, and that will go up here. Have a light for the workers, and we can access the roof. And it's raining, but we added these stacks because we are, later on in the next episode probably, we'll be getting rid of that windmill and adding boilers down here, so this will signify all of that going on. And we have some air conditionings over here and some more pipes coming out. Absolutely love this. We have this little entrance for future entrance to get to the top as well. We can go in here. We don't have anything right now, but we will. I think I should probably put a torch in there for now, just so nothing spawns. But yeah, that will be a stairway down into the factory itself. And if we come around here, we have the fluid tank holding area, and it is gated, fenced off from the public. We don't want the public getting in there where all the pumps and everything are at. But if we come around here, just hop over this, and we go into this farm, there is a lot to be desired. I'm not gonna lie, we have not done anything with the interior yet. I'm tired. It's been a long week getting this done, but we will get this in the next episode or off camera. We had to move our precision mechanism auto farm that we had out there as well to build this building, so we'll be bringing that in here and just turning this into a fully functional industrial area. We'll have all of our workbenches and everything else in here as well. We'll probably have wall all of this, most of this off, and we'll have a little area here where customers can come in and buy their blaze rods. If we come around to the back area, don't mind that. That's just where I was AFKing. We have access to the pumps and everything else through here. Have a warning sign on there so people know, hey, warning, this is an industrial area. We can come back out here. You can see we have 68,547 MB right now. And eventually this will be coming inside. But for now we can come out here and heal all of our tools. And I will somehow make a shower and everything so we can get XP from it for us if we need to go do any kind of enchanting or anything like that. We have a lot of storage here for liquid. Probably way too much. All in all, I really loved this build. I hope you enjoyed it as much as I did giving it to you. But that is all the time that we're going to have for this episode. Hit that like button, smash that subscribe button if you want to see more. But until next time, I am Mr. Gold, and I hope you have a better than average day. Goodbye, everybody.